What up, everybody?
What up? What up? How y'all doing out there?
What's good, man?
What's
Welcome to
going on,
another
Viz?
episode of Sports, Entertainment, and Drinks. We give you our best opinion on today's sports. Talk
Right.
about a little entertainment and talk about a little bit of the Red Cup.
Yeah. I got the canister cup today. Y'all can't see it. Hold on. But you can't even see it. But yeah, I'm on that today.
Yeah, my boy, we trying to get his health on. I dig that.
Trying
Drink a little bit of
indigo, the indigo special. Is that what you sipping on? No.
Little
Is that
bit,
tequila? What is that? What is it?
It's gin. It's like strawberry flavored gin.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig it. So what we got on the plate today, man? What we talking about?
A little bit of everything, man. Like you said, like the title says, man, it's real slow.
Yeah.
Sport. You know, if you're not real baseball fans, but
yeah, no, not really, not at all.
What's going on? A1. Oh, my co-worker,
What up? A1, that's my boy right there. That's my boy A1. What up, man?
Of course.
Hey, that's the OG. The OG of the chat.
All right, man.
What's going on?
So just get it out the way.
Right.
We heard the rumors. We don't know how true it was, but it definitely was out there. The KD to Boston. Now, do you know who are the pieces to that trade?
So far, what I heard was maybe 2 to 3 first-round picks, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and a third player. Yeah, I forgot who the third player was, but yeah, maybe a bench player. Oh, okay, there we go. KD, there we go. Yes, sir. So, I mean, as far as the trade go, I like Jaylen Brown. Sometimes I like Jaylen Brown more than Tatum, honestly. But Tatum has the upside. Tatum definitely has the upside. And Jaylen Brown got the upside too. They're both young players. I feel like Jaylen Brown plays better defense than Tatum. But Tatum is definitely the cornerstone in who you want to build around. If I'm the Nets and I'm giving up KD, I'm sorry. I want Tatum too. Y'all can keep Jaylen Brown. Give me Tatum, Marcus Smart, and some first-round picks, and we can talk. But yeah. I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's good talk, but I don't think Boston's gonna pull on that trade. I don't think so. What's up? What's going on, Mar?
What's going on, Nooch?
What's going on, Mar? How you doing?
What up?
How you feel about it, Mar?
Oh, go ahead, Mar.
No, I just said what up, Vince? Go ahead.
Okay.
Now I was gonna say, I'm not giving all that up. What's the point in trading if I'm not gonna keep one of them?
Exactly. And then also with KD track record, KD he'll win the championship with you. He'll come kick it with you, party, eat your food. But hey, 2 years, 2 hours later, I gotta go. So it's hard to give up all of that for a player that might not. He does have a 4-year contract. He does, but we know how KD likes to move around. Definitely know how he likes to move around.
Hey, but if it brings me a championship, as a fan of that team, whatever gets me a championship, he can go 2 years, 1 year. Give me a ring.
Exactly.
Thanks for your service.
Right. So do you feel like it would be worth giving up all of that for would it be worth it for one? Let's say out of those 4 years, you get one championship. Is it worth those?
It depends on who I get to keep. Now, if realistically, if I'm Brooklyn, I'm like, well, just trade me, give me Tatum straight up.
Right.
Because he's still young. Well, KD, what, 35, 36?
Yeah, I think maybe 34. A little younger, maybe 34. Yeah.
So that's the trade. I give you all the first rounds you want, but yeah, I just trade them head up with all the first rounds because I can't give up your 2 young core players for a player like you said is going to be there for maybe a year, 2 years, wherever you feel like going at this point. I mean, how many more prime years does he have left?
Exactly. What you think, Marv? Would you make that trade, Marv? Would you give up Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and maybe 3 first-round picks for KD.
Three first-round picks.
Yeah, they said 2 to 3 first-round picks. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, and another player. I don't know who the third player is, but yeah.
I mean, you got a nucleus that's already obviously running good. That's already defeated KD. So it don't make sense.
Right,
like that to me, that's taking a step back. Your team as is already
good.
Has already defeated KD. So why would you take a step back?
I mean, because we still know that KD is a generational player. So I think what they will be looking at will be he averaged 30 points last year, okay? So that's number one. I mean,
I get it. They probably looking at like what, an instant championship, or that's what they thinking, but But you know, what happens if KD he don't like the fans there? The fans get on him too much, and you know how he get on his KD and he burner account. Like, what happens if it all goes south? I can't risk it with the potential that I already have.
But would it be worth risking it for those 4 years? If you can get one championship, would it be worth the risk? Some people say yes.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Okay.
They haven't won. They haven't. I mean, they won a championship back with the big ticket that core, but I mean, unless you guarantee me that this core they got in Boston is going to get them there, I may have to take that. Well, like I said, the trade I will come back with is Tatum and the first round picks head up. I'm not giving you both, or Marcus Smart.
Right. Yeah. I think whatever team KD goes to, they're automatically going to be probably the number one contender. Boston would definitely be up there if they made that trade. I think so.
And
I know Boston has a bunch of draft capital. They got a bunch of pieces. But even if you did Tatum for KD and a couple first rounders, now you're trading away. You got prime greatness for youth, and you don't know what else he could evolve to. So you're giving away, a good 6 years of somebody just being a beast.
Right. And that's what I said.
I don't think that either.
And that's what I said before you came in, Mars. Sometimes to me, Jaylen Brown looks better than Tatum. Sometimes
that's why I would rather keep Brown in that scenario.
Right.
I like them both. And if you gotta blow it up down the line, then at least you got those assets and you're gonna get something back.
Right.
So I'm wondering if that's the reason why that trade has stalled. I mean, he made this big splash by wanting to trade. Maybe they asked him for too much, but I guess we just have to sit and keep waiting because it seems like they're asking for too much right now.
Oh, so, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So let's talk about we kind of talked about this 2 days ago.
The man that don't like to study. Okay.
You gonna study, bro. You gonna study.
I don't have I guess I had this time to think about it, and I'm wondering myself, like, I was against it. Like, what do you mean you give a grown man like that an incentive to want to play to do your job?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get paid, but like, I don't know. Like, do you have like the fact that I'm more mad at the fact that came out. Like,
exactly. Now and like I said, the way that it came out, I kind of understand it because everyone kind of gets a hold of these contracts. But I think what made it stand out is that this was the first time that we've ever seen this in a contract. They've never seen this in a contract before. So I think, everybody's contract gets reviewed and they go through it like the Randy Gregory contract. It came out that, Dallas had certain incentives that he had to meet. But yeah, we've just never seen this before. But I think that it's more with the leadership of Arizona, the Cardinals. They know something, or they've seen something to where they're like, we need to put this in this contract to where this kid is at least taking a look at this. Now, Kyler Murray did a press conference today. He said that it was disrespectful that they were even questioning if he watches film or not. He said he watches film. He does. He said for people to go out and try to run this narrative that I don't watch film, he's like, you can't do what I do in the NFL and not watch film. And that's true. That's very true. But like I said, this organization knows Kyler Murray more than we do. And, they put it in there for a reason. They definitely put it in there for a reason.
I'm going to let Marv respond. I got something to counter. Not counter, but add on to that. The kind of going to question everything.
Okay.
I think that what they put in his contract, that clause, is to say you need to step it up. Thank you. You need to step it up as a leader. Like it's cool for you to watch game film with your team and break stuff down with your coaches, but I think you're telling him independently, you need to be watching film and taking charge and taking ownership of this offense is what I feel like they're trying to tell him.
Okay.
I think that's a leadership thing more than it is you don't watch film thing.
Right.
You need to put in the extra work.
The extra work. I can see that. Because they
did franchise quarterback work.
Right. The type of money we're giving you.
Point out to him.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm gonna not counter, but add on to what Neutral said. It kind of makes me go, You found it disrespectful that they said that about you, but yet you saw it, or yet your agent saw that in your contract. If you found that to be disrespectful, you had to say, no, take that out. What are y'all doing? What do you mean?
Right.
Right. So somebody's capping. Somebody's
capping. Somebody's capping.
I don't understand. Like we know he's a heck of a player.
Yeah.
You know, he's more reliant. Like you see in the highlights, he's more reliant of getting the feet going first, and that buys him extra time. Like most of these passes, just getting off the scramble. Now,
right.
Like I said, somebody has to be capping because
I think
you say that's disrespectful. Now it's in your contract.
Right.
Well, you signed it.
Right.
Your agent signed it. Your agent read over it. Unless you just signed without reading it and saw it later.
Right. There's a comment from Kyler Murray where I believe it was when he was in college and coming out of the draft where he said he doesn't necessarily need to watch film. He doesn't have to watch film. And we all know as great quarterbacks, all the greats do it. From the Bradys to the Paytons, they all do it. And then, like I said, these coaches, they give these kids the tablets now. These tablets, you can review the timers on them. You can tell when they on, you can tell when they off. So I'm pretty sure that tablet might have been off more than it was on. So that's probably why that clause got put in there.
I'm gonna get a little toxic right here. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. You think that's a stigma that only comes with black quarterbacks? Then now they've had been the first to say it with Kyler.
Right.
That's something they've been thinking.
Right.
Now Kyler is the first to have it actually on paper.
Right.
You're not doing film.
It's now the only reason why I'm gonna say no is because this is our first time seeing it. Okay. If it starts to become a pattern, then hey, we got to raise them eyebrows.
Like I said, they might not have been saying it now. Like,
right.
Say we always wanted to say.
Right. So what Kyler Murray actually said in that quote was, "I'm not one of those guys that's gonna sit there and kill myself watching film. I don't sit there 24 hours and break down the team and what." Yeah, he breaks it down. I don't sit there 24 hours and break down the team. So I mean, he's definitely said it before. He's not a film watching guru. Kyler Murray, I would also like to say he's a Texas kid, one of the best Texas high school quarterbacks I ever seen play. Never lost a game in high school. Won championship. Yeah, you got to watch film in high school. The kid was amazing though.
He played baseball too, so he's athletic and he's gifted with his arm. I just hate that came out with that. Like that's I didn't like that. Whether it came out forcefully or somebody leaked it.
Right. And I'll see yours. I'll see you.
We're going from a Cardinal to a Cowboy.
Yes,
Now I don't know if you
sir.
saw the article they had on ESPN about your boy Zeke
Right.
and the fact that he hasn't been offered an extension yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to talk about that for I say my piece?
Oh yeah. So let's all be straight up and honest about Zeke. Zeke Elliott. Let's be honest. Zeke Elliott best year was his rookie year, like most
Yeah,
running backs.
yeah.
Most good running backs, their best years are within those first 1 to 2 to 3 years. Running backs don't grow older and get better. Rarely happens. The only running back that probably has happened with is Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis was good. The older he got, he was still good. But running backs normally don't get older and get better. Um, Zeke is not. He's not Zeke, man. I mean, his production goes down. Now, last year he was decent. He was decent last year. I believe he was in the top 5 of rushing last year. He was pretty decent, but he's not going to get better the older he gets. I believe his best years are gone, and I don't think he will be a Cowboy. I don't think he's going to be a Cowboy much longer, man. I hate to say it, but it's true. Tony Pollard gives the Cowboys more production than Zeke does, with less touches. So, yeah, I'm not surprised, man, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys trade him, man. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I think his best years are behind him.
So you say you won't be surprised. My bad. What up, Solo? We see you in the chat. What up?
What's going on, man?
You said that you see him trade him this year.
I would say if you can get the best value out of him, now don't do what y'all did with Amari Cooper. I still feel like that was one of the dumbest offseason moves. Don't trade Zeke for a 5th round draft pick like y'all did Amari Cooper. But okay, his salary's too high. Yeah, the last year, this salary. Yeah. So I just get what you can out of him, man. If you could trade him and get good value, if we could trade him this year and get good value, I'll do it. Because I don't think he's gonna get any better.
Only thing I said about trading him is, like you said, first of all, his salary is high.
Yeah, right.
And the way the running back is now, nobody needs a running back.
Nobody needs a running back in today's game.
So
right.
That's why the running backs quality of life in the NFL is what, 3 to 4 years. If you're great, you may go a little longer than that, but longevity with the running backs is short, man. So
it is.
So
it is.
I don't think trading is going to be the answer. I don't think no team is going to, take that salary on for the rest of or however he got left this year.
Right.
What?
That's true.
Most teams now are running with a 3 running back committee.
Oh, yeah. Look at the Ravens.
Cleveland. Cleveland got 2 possibly top 10 running backs in their backfield.
Ravens.
Well, Ravens, yeah.
Right.
I think Zeke needs to change his game. You still can give him the ball in small doses.
Yeah.
I think that his best thing to do is going to be a running back that catches out the backfield,
right,
and get involved that way. As his career progresses, start flexing them out, doing stuff like that.
Right.
But as far as pounding the rock and being that cowbell, you're not going to see that out of Dak.
Right.
And if you find value in that, if you're the Cowboys, keep him on, but understand he's gonna have to understand that he's not worth that ticket no more.
Right.
Also,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense for both parties.
Right.
But I can see Dallas holding on to him if he's willing to take a pay cut.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, that's good. That's a good point, Marv. I would love to keep Zeke with a pay cut, but I would like to make Tony Pollard the feature back. I would love to keep Zeke, but if he's willing to take a cut, if he's willing to take a hometown discount, I would like to keep Zeke, but I would like to see more of Tony P than Zeke.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because he's not that cowbell no more.
No,
that's behind him.
Right. I do like Zeke, man. I've always liked Zeke. He was the first running back that I seen rush over 2 Man, he just destroyed Alabama in that Ohio State game. I don't know if y'all remember in college, man. Zeke had almost like 200 some yards in that game, man, and I fell in love with him. When I seen that, I was like, man, this dude is nice. This dude's for real. And even that rookie year, man, Zeke rookie year was amazing, but we haven't seen that same production since, and I don't think we ever will again. I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I miss that old Zeke, man. Look at him. He ain't moving like that no more. He ain't moving like that no more, man.
Hold on.
That
we gotta take a quick break, really quick.
Okay.
We get back on. Everybody, y'all stay on, but give us 2 minutes. Everybody, give us two minutes.
Okay.